Sveiki! Hi, my name is Baiba and I teach Latvian as a foreign language. Today I would like you to introduce a new video about 5-word sentences. Kas dara ko? Or what or who does what? Why this topic? Because one of the level issue exam tasks, a written task, is to build 5-word sentences. So no less than 5 words. And in this video, we'll find out some suggestions, some ideas what could help you to create the sentences for your exam. But of course, not only exam. In your learning process, you will be able to use these simple sentences. So, let's look at the presentation. Tātad, kas dara ko? That's the basic structure actually of the sentence. In the exam, if I concentrate on that, usually you have to describe one family lifestyle, like usually who is in this family. Usually it's one pet as well, and their hobbies, professions, free time activities, free time together, and things like that. The first idea how to describe the family. It's a family or it's a person. It also could be one person you described in the exam. So, ģimene, in the family, attēlā, in the picture, or fotografija, also in the photograph. So there is. So we start with the locative form. In the picture there is, or there are. And we can name everyone in the picture. For example, mamma, tētis un 2 bērni. Mom, dad and 2 children. You could say also māte, tēvs, dēls un meita. Mother, father, son and a daughter. Vecāki, parents, 2 sons, 2 dēli, 1 meita, 1 daughter, and a dog. Excuse me. Not in this particular picture, but just an idea, so that you could add a numeral, and just remember, when it's 2 dēli, 1 meita, or 1 dēls. It could be also grandparents, maybe. Vecmāmiņa, vectētiņš, vecāki, parents again, bērni, children, and a cat. Kaķis, or in this case, it's a suns. Ģimenē ir arī mājdzīvnieks kaķis. So, arī means also. So this would be already about another picture. If there is a pet, one of the simple ways how to describe it, to say in the family there are also, or there is also a cat, tur ir mājdzīvnieks kaķis. You can create a cat's name, Mūris, or suns Rexis, a dog called Rexis. Definitely you could describe the pet with some adjectives, right? Mīļš un skaists, lovable and beautiful, suns and kaķis. You can use a color as well, brūns, liels. So the size and color, anything you know, If you feel like running out of the ideas, think again. Maybe you know color, maybe you know any adjective. You can add to get the 5 words. So that the first idea to say in the family or in the picture there is or there are. Next. Now it's in front of that. So it means ģimene here. You can't probably see it, and I won't be able, I think, to get it away. Oh, can I? Maybe I can. So where I put it here? Tātad ģimene. If the picture shows some kind of celebration, you could say the family celebrates, svin. Atzīmēt is also like to celebrate, to mark something. But if it's a one person, then of course you could say sieviete, vīrietis. Usually they would give you the person's name, yeah, in the task. So you can use that. And if you have a first name and a last name, so you have 2 words already. Yeah, and this structure, you will use it in a dictionary or nominative form. Just make sure the given form is in the nominative or dictionary form. Think twice, yeah, because I've seen examples when the person's name or family last name is given in a genitive case, and then you would need to know how to change it back to the dictionary form and what would be the ending for the male person and female person separately. So, but you could definitely use the word ģimene and sieviete, vīrietis, yeah, or the person's name. So then you would need to know some of the verbs. Any verb you're using in this task will be in a third person present form. Nothing, always third person, viņš, viņa, viņa, viņas, yeah, that form of the verb, and always in present tense, because you will speak in general, yeah, what do they like? At this particular picture, if it's today, they're celebrating something, or if it's their hobby or pet, so something definitely will be in a present tense. Tātad ģimene svin, celebrate, meitas, daughters, sons, mothers, fathers, or sieviete savu dzimšanas dienu. Or vīrietis svin savu. So sieviete and vīrietis, I'm using savu, their own. Yeah, she celebrates her own birthdays. That's the way how Latvians say it. Savu, yeah, her own birthday. Vai vīrietis svin savu. Yeah, man celebrates his own birthday. Dzimšanas dienu. Yeah. Or you can add a number, just add dot definitely, because that would be, yeah, 30th birthday, for example, and in Latvian, it's an ordinal number. And ordinal numbers, we show in a text with a dot, yeah, after the number. So 2 verbs, any of this, you know, you feel free to use it. Svin, celebrate, or atzīmē, also like celebrate or mark together. Together with friends, kopā ar draugiem, vai ar vecvecākiem, the grandparents, vai ar kolēģiem, with colleagues. Yeah? So look at the picture and think what they are celebrating together with. Kopā ar. Ar, no, then you need to know the preposition rule. If it's lots of people, then it will be dative ending iem. Yeah, for masculine nouns. Draugiem, vecākiem, vecvecākiem, kolēģiem. Or if it's a singular form, it could be accusative case as well. Ar ģimeni, with the family. Yeah, but then ģimene will end with the I. Yeah, sieviete svin dzimšanas dienu kopā ar ģimeni. Yeah, for example. So, the idea was that I'll show you some ideas, but you can now try to match lots of different variants, yeah? Try to connect and build your sentences. So listen to me, but then go through the presentation again and create your sentences. Not just copying, try to combine, yeah, things and make something you can relate to and you can remember easier. Ģimene svin, and it could be a festival. Ģimene svin Jāņus, a midsummer night, yeah, or Lieldienas, Easter, or Ziemassvētkus, Christmas. But then it's not enough, right? 1, 2, 3 words only. So we need to add more. Kopā ar draugiem, yeah, vai ģimene. You could add where, mājās, kopā, together, at home, they celebrate. and that would be already 5 words. If it's a celebration around the table, so maybe you would like to say that they are eating something. And ģimene ēd, or sieviete ēd, vīrietis ēd. No, it's not only 3 options. Yeah, it also could be kolēģi vai draugi. Yeah, you can make this list also longer. So they're eating a birthday cake, dzimšanas dienu kūku, svētku pusdienas, celebration, lunch or dinner, vakariņas, restorānā, in the restaurant. Yeah, or maybe they're eating in a park, parkā. So that's an idea, yeah, about the first picture. What is the occasion? Is that just a simple family? You describe a family, or it's a celebration? Yeah, how to create a sentence about that. Let's move on. Next. So something they like to do. Yeah, one of the hobbies or something the family loves to do together. So then I did include when, so who, and then I did add also the adverb of frequency as an extra word, and then the activity. That is just some ideas. Of course, it could be lots of other things, yeah. But remember, verb, only 3rd person form, only present tense. And always remember, if you run out of the words, you can always say where or how often. For example, ziemā, in winter, vasarā, in summer, brīvajā laikā, in the free time, brīvdienās, on holidays or on weekends. Often, yeah, we use this word also for weekends. Atvaļinājumā, on vacation, ceļojumā, on a trip. So then depends who's in the picture. It could be ģimene, it could be draugi, it could be viņš, viņa, viņi, viņas, vecāki, vīrietis, sieviete, bērns, puisis, means a guy, zēns, boy, meitene, a girl. Then remember, as I said, we could also add how often they love to do this. Parasti, usually, vienmēr, always, bieži, often, regulāri, regularly, yeah. Katru gadu, it's one phrase, yeah. Should have been one line. Katru gadu, every year. Katru reizi, every time. And then the activity. Slēpo. So maybe you don't remember in the mountains to ski, but you remember ski. So brīvdienās, vecāki regulāri slēpo. You don't remember kalnos, maybe you remember something else. Where? Where do they ski? Yeah? Slido, slidotavā, they skate in ice rink or on the lake, uz ezera. Or they're playing hockey. Maybe you don't remember the verb skiing, but you can maybe recognize it's an ice hockey. So they're playing an ice hockey. Spēlē hokeju ar draugiem. So you can always add ar, with whom together. Vai ar ģimeni. Then the verb atpūsties, no, is a reflexive verb in first conjugation. Maybe it's harder to conjugate, but if you learn this one form, atpūšas, they're resting, relaxing, yeah, somewhere, pie jūras, by the sea, pludmalē, on the beach. And I did add also sauļojas, that's the verb you know better, yeah, for this picture here, sunbathing. Then peldas, swimming. Yeah, peldas jūrā, they swim in the sea, or upē, in the river, or ezerā, in the lake. Usually, in the exam, there are some specific Latvian traditions, like picking mushrooms and berries in the forest. Yeah? Sēņo un nogo mežā. So if you've been learning Latvian for some time, you would know that we have verbs for mushrooming and picking berries in the forest. Tātad sēņot un nogot, jeb sēņo un nogo mežā. Also could be traveling, to travel with family or with friends to Latvia, to France. So you can travel to, yeah, or around. That would be pa, P-A, pa Latviju, pa Eiropu. So again, look at the screen and try to build your sentences. Yeah, and other activities you think you could be there. Next, bērni. So if there is a family, usually more specific information about their children. Bērni, children, so it could be dēls or meita, son or daughter, or several sons and daughters. Or it could be dēls un meita, son and a daughter, or simply viņš, viņa, viņa, viņas, he, she, they. What the children would do usually, so that they study in school, but in Latvia, remember, we don't study in school, we study at the university, we're learning in school. Yeah? Tad bērni mācās skolā, yeah? 7. klasē, grade 7, or anything else. Yeah? Or you could say tagad, currently or now, mācās pamatskolā, yeah? They are in elementary school, or in the secondary school, vidusskolā. You can add where, Rīgā, Latvijā, or somewhere else. For the kindergarten, we would usually often use the verb apmeklēt, which is translated as to visit, to attend. So bērni apmeklē bērnu dārzu. And they go to the kindergarten, or we say we attend or we visit the kindergarten every working day, or every day. Yeah, it's like katru dienu, or katru darba dienu. So there's something you can add an extra word, not saying just every day, but every working day, katru darba dienu. So if they are older kids, then they would be studē universitātē, vai akadēmijā, or augstskolā. Yeah? Remember, augstskola is not a high school, it's the higher education, so it's a university level. Yeah? And what exactly do they study? Ekonomiku, medicīnu, or mūziku. Now again, if it's just the kids in the picture and they're celebrating something, we could add here that they celebrate Christmas, or birthday, or midsummer night. Yeah? Svin Ziemassvētkus, dzimšanas dienu, Jāņus. If the topic is Christmas, then expecting the Christmas Santa Claus, yeah, we call it Christmas old man, gaida. You know this verb as to wait, but expect as well, yeah. Gaida Ziemassvētku vecīti, so they're expecting the Santa Claus, they're expecting presents, dāvanas, and they're expecting friends and relatives, draugus un radus. For a birthday, for example. So try to build your sentences, yeah, what the kids would do. Use your imagination. Yeah? You can look up for the pictures of children are doing something and try to create. But we'll have one more slide about kids, yeah, activities. So this is just the basic first idea what the kids are doing. So then, if we're using verbs ir, patīk, and garšo, so the family has something, they like something, or they like the taste-wise. Yeah, that's another option how you can build your sentences. But then remember, at the beginning of the sentence must be in a dative case. So not ģimene, but now you change it to ģimenei. Not bērni, but bērniem. Ja, dēlam, meitai, vīram, sievai, mammai, tētim, vecākiem, vīrietim, sievietei, or viņam, viņai, viņiem, viņām. The dative form for the subject, and then any of these verbs. So ģimenei ir mājdzīvnieks suns reksis. Ja, viņiem ir skaists brūns kaķis vai suns. Vai ģimenē ir liela jauna māja vai automašīna. And Riga, for example. Yeah, you can add where as well. So the patīk. Ģimenei patīk ceļot. Second verb, infinitive form. Yeah, this is also an option. If you know this part and there is a verb you would like to use, you know the verb but you don't know how to conjugate it, try to use it as a second verb. So after patīk, for example, ģimenei patīk ceļot pa Latviju, around Latvia, pa Eiropu, around Europe, kopā ar ģimeni, ar draugiem, together with the family or friends. Yeah, and I already explained this, yeah, preposition plus accusative here and dative ending here. Ģimenei patīk atpūsties pie dabas. They like to rest or relax by the nature. And remember, I showed you these adverbs of frequency that you could add how often, yeah? Otherwise we don't have 5 words, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that is 5. But no, if pie is just a preposition, we could add also bieži, often. Ģimenei patīk apmeklēt kino, teātri, or just kino, muzejus. And then when, you could say, brīvdienās, or vienmēr, or regulāri. Ģimenei garšo, yeah, if you have a picture with a popcorn or in the cinema, or something they are eating together, that you could say, no, it's a family, or it could be the wife or husband likes it, or he or she, or anyone likes the popcorn and coke, yeah, in the cinema, tad garšo popcorns un kola kinoteātrī, or garšo biešu zupa pusdienās, they like the soup for lunch, or they like uzkodas piknikā parkā, so they like snacks in picnic in the park. So another idea, yeah, stop the video and create as many possible sentences, no, as many as you like, yeah, I would say, practice different ways. When it's done, let's move on. That bērni, I've seen also that there's an idea of what the children like to do after the school, yeah, after school clubs, activities, and something again typical to Latvia and Latvians. Tātad bērni, again dēls meita, viņš viņa, yeah. And then the verb will be in the present and third person form. And remember, if you don't remember how to conjugate verb, try to use it as a second verb. Then you would say bērniem patīk dejot. Bērniem patīk dziedāt. So that the previous slide also would work in this one. But at the moment, we conjugate. Tad bērni pēc skolas, so after the school, katru nedēļu, every week, katru otrdienu, every Tuesday, or any other day, regulāri, bieži, often, nedēļas nogalēs on the weekends. So what do? Dejo latviešu tautas dejas, that dance Latvian folk dances or traditional dances, apmeklē deju nodarbības. So they attend, they go to the dance classes, apmeklē deju nodarbības. They're singing in a school choir, dzied skolas korī, apmeklē zīmēšanas, keramikas nodarbības. They attend the drawing or pottery classes, anything else you can think of, yeah? Spēlē basketbolu, so they play, basketball, football, skolas komandā, in the school's team, or sporta skolā, in a sports school, because you have, after the school, the children would often attend the art school, music school, and sports school. Yeah, that's the next sentence. Apmeklē mūzikas, mākslas or sporta skolu. And they could be playing some musical instruments too. Tad spēlē, same spēlē, what? Violi, violin, klavieres, piano, in the music school. Mūzikas skolā or koncertā, in the concert. Now, that would be the most common after school, clubs and activities. Of course, I can't predict everything what could be in the exam, but some ideas should help, to get through the task. Next, that's what the parents love to do. So first of all, it could be their profession, and then again we started vecāki, mamma, tētis, māte, tēvs, vīrs, sieva, husband and wife, men and women, vīrietis, sieviete. Tātad again, if it's a profession, then you could say strādā skolā par skolotāju. One idea, this picture. So work in a school as a teacher par skolotāju. We can add darba dienās, work days. We could say skolā par matemātikas skolotāju, the math teacher, or latviešu valodas skolotāju, vai ģeogrāfijas skolotāju. Vai vecāki strādā birojā, they work in the office as an architect, par arhitektu, vai strādā slimnīcā par ārstu. Tad tēvs strādā slimnīcā par ārstu. Māte strādā skolā par skolotāju. Instead of strādā, you could say ir. Māte ir matemātikas skolotāja, tēvs ir, but then arhitekts birojā. You can try to rephrase the sentence by using ir. That's the first slide, I think. By looking at the first slide, you can build sentences about their profession as well. Free time activities. So a simple way would be to say spēlē basketbolu, klavieres, violi, apmeklē izstādes, exhibitions, mākslas izstādes, art exhibitions, apmeklē teātra izrādes, visits a theatre place or cinema, or nodarbojas ar. It's a good phrase to know, to occupy oneself with. We use this phrase quite often. Nodarbojas ar sportu, ar futbolu, ar riteņbraukšanu, ar hokeju, nodarbojas ar mūziku, ar mākslu. Something that people are doing. And then, what else could be? Lasa grāmatas, reading books, news, articles, ziņas, rakstus, skatās filmas, watch the movies, vai dokumentālās filmas, klausās mūziku, klausās klasisko mūziku vai populāro mūziku, klausās raidierakstus, which means a podcasts. And of course, it could be a very practical thing that cleaning the house, tīra māju vai dzīvokli, vai mazgāt traukus, wash the dishes. So again, we could use how often or when. Darba dienās and free time, brīvajā laikā, brīvdienās, on weekends or holidays, or time, adverbs of frequency, bieži, often, nedēļas nogalēs, on weekends, usually, parasti, otrdienās or any other day of the week, pēc darba, after work, pirms darba, before work, ikdienā, daily. Again, try to use a little bit of imagination and build your sentences. And if you want me to check, send it. I will. That's it. Paldies! I hope you will find this useful. If you want to send it, you can comment it on YouTube or send me on inbox, because my Facebook account was closed. I don't know how, but I can't have an access to it. Paldies! Visu labu! Atā!